Hi, this is Life Prep here. Now, I did a video on using salt water as an air purifier, salt and stuff like that. Now, so I decided to do a little bit of research to answer First Sergeant Fluffy's question. He was asking about the rarity of getting salt in SHTF event or a WROL event or whatever. But the fact is, I decided to check out Michigan. Now, I'm living up in Ohio now, and I'm not really that close to an ocean, but there is lakes that has salt water in it. Now, more than 80% of the population of the Ohio metropolitan area receives water from Lake Michigan. Yet little thought is given to the salt content of the water, and it's really not. Okay, now, Herbert Swanson of the U.S. Geology Survey says the amount of solid material dissolved in the ocean estimates to be 50 quadrillion tons, 50 million billion tons. Defines originally comprehension. That's a lot. You can never really get that down. And more in understandable terms, Swanson says 1 cubic foot of seawater, when evaporated, yields 2.2 pounds of salt water. So if you live close to the ocean, or a few hours away or whatever, and you want to, something does happen, or you just want to try this as an experiment, evaporating the water will create salt crystals and stuff, and thus you will have salt. As you can see right here, this here is my little air purifier. You can see right here in the edge, salt is already forming. I'm trying to shake it up a little bit. You can see salt crystals, salt floating around in the water. So evaporating it, and I wouldn't tell you to evaporate it extremely fast. I'm saying is you might want to heat the water up, set it aside, allow the heat to evaporate, then add more, because you really don't want to boil your water extremely fast. You want to do enough of it to slowly start evaporating down to create your overall salt crystal. Like I say, you can see the ring right here, and you can see the crystals right here. This here will all reform itself. When I put the water in, it softened it back up. It went right back into the water solution, but the crystals will form. And each time I add more salt in it and more water in it, the thicker the crystals and stuff will get, and you will get more. So think about it. You'll go 1 cubic foot. Now, I'm not exactly certain how much 1 cubic foot is, but that's a lot when you think about it. So you got 12 inches right here. You got your 12 inches, that's 1 foot. So that is a lot when you think about it. And then you got your cubic situation here. So you're figuring roughly just say 1 foot this way, 1 foot that way, and you're going to get 2.2 pounds. So what you're going to do is, as you evaporate it down, you got to make sure you don't boil it dry. You want to evaporate it at a slow, steady pace and remove the crystals as they are forming. And then you can turn around, and once that is evaporated out, you can start another batch and get you 2.2 pounds of salt from it. But now the thing is, however, 1 cubic foot of fresh water from Lake Michigan, as a sample here, contains only 0.01 pound of salt. The oceans are 220 times saltier than the water of Lake Michigan. Back in the 40s, I believe, it might have been a little bit earlier, might have been in World War I, people who was burned, they found, during the war, they found that those that was burnt and was in the salt water healed quicker. That's why people recommend using saline solutions on burns and stuff. That's why when people come out of a fire when they're burned, they'll pour saline solution on it. That's why they give them the saline solution bath. It helps cleaning. If you've ever been to the ocean and you be in there and all your cuts and everything to be cleaned up, the salt water solution helps clean those cuts. It helps clean the burns. It helps clean up any kind of acne or anything in that area. It helps clean it. So it has its benefits. Now, bottom line is, if you want to turn around and do this test, let me know how it goes. If you live close to the ocean and you're just curious and you want to boil some of it, or you want to bring home a big old jug, say maybe you're going on vacation, you want to fill up a gallon jug and just evaporate that salt water and see how much you get out of it from a gallon jug, let me know, because it'd be interesting to find. I say, as you evaporate it, whether you choose to set it out in the sun and fix it where it can slowly evaporate it, or set it in your window and make certain it's where it does evaporate. You don't want to keep it sealed up tight. Because salt water is just, you don't have to worry about flies and things like that really in it. If I'm not, this here is the second treatment I'm doing, and I'm not seeing one fly interested in my salt water, mosquitoes or anything like that. You can do it in a slow process like this and allow it to be in the window and evaporate, or you can have a particular pan that you like using and evaporate it that way. But you're going to realize too that whatever pan you're using, you need to choose which one you're going to use, whether it's aluminum or whatever, because the salt will eat at the edge of it. So you have to decide which one you're going to do. If you've got a glass container that you can use, like a large measuring cup or whatever, and you got a low heat, I tell you something that's really, I find that I use. I have coffee pot warmers that I bought at an auction for a few dollars that comes out of the restaurants and stuff. But if you got a warmer or whatever, and you just want to evaporate the salt as a test, use a warmer to do this. Uh, but don't have it on high heat. Like I say, it will build up a temperature and it will evaporate, because I use it to evaporate things with. So this is basically what it is. Remember, 1 cubic foot. So it's 1 cubic foot square, set around and everything, 1 cubic foot to get 2 pounds and 2 ounces of salt from salt water. So in a SHTF event or WROL event, Mr. Sergeant here, you can evaporate and create your own salt for your own uses here. Now, remember, there's desert areas and stuff. There's salt mines and stuff that mines for salt. That's where we get most of our salt. Many people, can go out there and collect your salt in the area. But if you want salt and you live a few miles from it or whatever, and you want to make that effort to be more natural and not buying from stores and stuff, and you want to create your own salt for your own use, that's the route to go. If you've got patience and stuff, or if you want to create, like say you want to bring some back from, if you're down at the ocean visiting, you want to bring some jugs back and create your simple air filter like the processes I'm doing here, you're going to have the salt left over afterwards to reuse and add more water into it, or you can reuse it for your own process. So this is Life Prepper here, just giving you some trivia facts about the benefits of making your own salt out of salt water. Be safe, be happy. Bless you all.